Hello, yes, it's me, Gingerman. The sun is out again. So I decided to jump in the car, head east, and guess where I'm at? I'm in Kirkcaldy. Now, few things to say. Kirkcaldy is massive compared to a lot of the little towns I've visited and little villages. So I don't know how much I'm going to squeeze in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rely on Kirkcaldy to tell me everything about it. So no internet, no phone to help me along the way. I'm going to use my own wits, my own knowledge, and whatever is on the buildings, whatever plaques I can read, whatever, share all the information I can. I know there's lots to see in Kirkcaldy, so let's see what we can squeeze in. Come on in, Kirkcaldy, let's be having you. Peace!
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingermanwithacam is here to make your day. Gingermanwithacam would like to hear you say today.
Yep, like most places, Kirkcaldy has a train station and it is on the Fife Circle path. So that's good news. If you're getting a train from Edinburgh, you're in the city, you're on holiday, you're visiting, come to Kirkcaldy. Kirkcaldy. There we are, Kirkcaldy. It's pretty big, lots to see. I know which path I'm going to take, I know which route I'm walking. I've started off at the train station and then I'm going to head towards where the college is. And do a little bit of research into, I guess, one of Kirkcaldy's most famous sons, Adam Smith. He wrote a well-known book called The Wealth of Nations. Some call him the father of capitalism. What does that mean? It means the man from Kirkcaldy was an economist and he went to Glasgow and he watched the tobacco trade and such other trades coming in. He watched how people work. He basically observed what he's seen, he wrote it down, and people were like, this sounds pretty legit. This guy knows his stuff. Here we are, we're at the University of Dundee campus in Kirkcaldy for School of Nursing and Midwifery. This is where my mum went to learn to be a nurse. Autumn is in the air. I've got ginger hair. Check out this Kirkcaldy, look at this. There's a lot of names in this town. All integrated, Navy, Dragoons. In proud memory of the men of Kirkcaldy who gave their lives in the Second World War. Wow. This is sending shivers down my spine, mostly because the amount of names, the sheer amount of names. I mean, obviously Kirkcaldy is a much larger town than a lot of places that I've been to. But this is phenomenal, and in the background we've got the Museum and Art Gallery and the Public Library. I think in the current social climate around the world, where there seems to be a lot of civil unrest in different countries, borders seem a lot tighter around the world, these remembrance plaques with this amount of names written on it should be a reminder to humanity and play such a pivotal role in our future, in our present, and our past, everything coming together as one to say, look, this is the cost. This is the cost of life. When we disagree or we don't see the same path forward. But we must remember that we are all different and the same all at once. And that's the beauty of life, yin and yang. Peace. Who's this? See, this is where we learn things. Sir Sanford Fleming, 1827 to 1915. Inventor of standard time and pioneer in world communications, Fleming was born in Kirkcaldy. Wow. and trained in engineering and surveying before immigrating to Canada and settling at Peterborough, Ontario in 1845. So there's one for our Canadian viewers. Sir Sanford Fleming. Another one of, there's me saying Adam Smith's the most famous son of Kirkcaldy, but we've just found one. Anyway, talking of Adam Smith, he's got his own theatre here. Look at this. Stunning wee building, the Adam Smith. I'm just eating a crunchy because I'm hungry. Wow. What a church. What a building. Tells us Kirkcaldy Galleries, theatre, we've seen that, railway station, so we want to go down here. Leisure centre, waterfront, shopping, merchant's house. We're going there. You just have to walk 2 minutes and there's something interesting to see in Kirkcaldy. It's absolutely loaded. You don't just need to go to towns to go shopping. There's so much more to everywhere. History, culture, nature. Shops are cool too. But, you know, look at this. I didn't even know this was here. Oh, hello. Celtic monks brought the Christian gospel here in the 5th century, and some believe the Kirk of, what's it called? Caldes is what led to the name Kirkcaldy. Kirkcaldy. Man, look at this. We've got so much information here. Well, because we're coming up to Halloween soon, we've got a wee interesting bit here. In 1636, in the month of November, Alison Dick and her husband William Coke were condemned to death for the crime of witchcraft. Alison was locked in the old Kirk Tower before she and her husband were both executed by burning. The tower is 15th century and is the oldest part of the church. The bell's still rung today, dates from 1553, but has been recast several times. Man, we have just found a history gold mine here in Kirkcaldy. People being burned for being witches, man. I've always known Kirkcaldy as the Lang toon, but it should be known as the history toon. Look at this. And you can see St Brice Kirk in the background there. Man. See, on a nice day like this, everything just pops. Oh, there we go. David Morgan, who lies here, was shot and mortally wounded during the last duel in Fife. The winner, David Landell, lies within sight. There you go. The last duel of Fife. So basically, back in the day, if you weren't getting on with someone, you could challenge them to a duel, 10 paces. As long as you had a witness there on each side, and there was some sort of rules to the engagement before you actually went down with the duel. And sometimes it ended up going down with a duel and people died. It's total contrast. You've got this here, historical, and you've got modern shop front at the bottom. The contrast of Kirkcaldy. Okay, let's see the damage COVID has done to Kirkcaldy High Street. And not just COVID, amongst other things. Let's go. mask up to get in the centre. Please wear a face covering. I'm masked up. I'm going in the Meerkat Shopping Centre. Hello.
Can I see what you're doing?
I'm just doing a film about Kirkcaldy.
Okay, you can't film in the centre.
I can.
You can't unless you get permission from the
Oh,
management.
I need management permission. That's fine then. I won't go in. Cool. I'm not allowed in.
No,
Cool.
sorry.
Not today.
Unless you get management permission.
That's fine. Oh, my glasses. Ugh. You got to get management permission to get in the Meerkat. You think they'd be desperate for people to come in. Anyway, let's move on. No filming. Plenty more to see. Alright, man. So, welcome to Kirkcaldy Town Centre. Here we go. The first record of the name Kirkcaldy dates from 1075 when King Malcolm III granted the shire of Kirkcaldy to the Abbey of Dunfermline. This lasted 400 years until 1451 when trading rights were given to the local merchants that became known as the Kirkcaldy Neighbours. There you go. Weekly markets and annual 3-day fair at Easter began in 1305 and it's still represented today in the famous Kirkcaldy Links Market, of course, which is held each April. Full royal borough status was granted to Kirkcaldy by Charles I in 1644. One famous Kirkcaldy son, Adam Smith, 1723 to 1790, was born and schooled here before continuing his education at Glasgow University and Balliol College, Oxford. An important figure in the Scottish Enlightenment movement, his inquiry into the wealth of nations gained him international title of Father of Modern Economics. There you go, modern economics. Wow. That's why you read the signs, because they absolutely load you up with information that you need. There we go, this is what we wanted. No description of Kirkcaldy is complete without reference to the once flourishing linoleum industry, the distinctive smell of which you may notice on your visit, summed up by the poem The Boy in the Train by Mary Campbell Smith. For I ken mysell by the queer like smell that the next stop's Kirkcaldy. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's why you read the signs. You get the gold. You get the gold. Nice. I can't smell linoleum though. What does linoleum smell like? I don't know. I guess Kirkcaldy. Kirkcaldy is this, when anyone asks you, what does linoleum smell like? Just say Kirkcaldy, mate. It's Kirkcaldy. Look at this. Well, there we go, I've just noticed it as well. So, Kirkcaldy is the largest town in Fife, with a population of around 50,000 people. And its future is now being moulded through the students attending its splendid new Fife College building. There you go, look at this. Look at this view. Let's get a shot on this. Is it going? It's working out at Kirkcaldy Gym. It's a hard sound to beat, that, the crashing of the waves. Wow. So when we talk about design and architecture, you can see by the Esplanade car park that some designs are better than others and have more longevity in their design. Look at this. It's like a concrete mind bender. Looks like a prison, it looks terrifying. There's just nothing nice about it. I feel like they were trying to go for some sort of medieval, modern medieval look, and what they ended up with was that. Ugh. For I ken mysell by the queer like smell that the next stop's Kirkcaldy. We know that one. I ken by the smell that I've pissed mysell, by the yellow stains in my pants. This is Merchant's house here. It's for sale. Well, it's close. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, the trail starts at the old Kirk, where there is a new Adam Smith public exhibition. However, the trail can be picked up at any of the points marked on the map. I've been to the old Kirk. Yeah, I think, as I said before, Adam Smith is the main guy around here. There's Merchant's house. We've just done that. So I'm here. Look. Welcome to Adam Smith Merchant's Quarter. So what I've interpreted from Adam Smith as well is that we try to look at the positives of capitalism, I guess, and that people who were successful would eventually, I guess, not seek wealth as such, but status. They'd be looking for statues rather than money, and with that they would better the area from which they were around. Similar to what Andrew Carnegie's done in Dunfermline. Philanthropy. He believed that it would lead to philanthropy, allowing those who aren't so able-bodied to have a chance at a better life. In theory, it's a nice idea. In practice, it doesn't always work out like that. Most famous indoor market in Fife. What have we got here? Dome of Industry, Doug Cocker, 1991. Someone put their shoes, or tried to put their shoes in the bin. There's a pair of Adidas sneaks there. If anyone's looking for a pair of shoes, I'm here in Kirkcaldy. Don't know what this building is. Look how beautiful this building is. Look at this, tree and road. Tree and road. The Kirkcaldy tree in the road. There's a tree in the road. That's my favourite thing in Kirkcaldy so far. The tree in the road. So here we go. Kirkcaldy's big park, its famous park, Beveridge Park. This park was opened by Mrs. Beveridge, the widow of the donor, along with the provost, magistrates and town council of the borough of Kirkcaldy on the 24th of September 1892. This is an old park, and I tell you what, see when you first walk in, stunning. Look at this. Wow. Provost Michael Beveridge left money in a trust for the people of Kirkcaldy to create a park, and so they did. The park first opened 1892. Some of the sycamores in the park are over 200 years old. Sheep were used in early days to cut the grass. Man, what about sheep? They used to have a job, jobs for sheeps. Yeah, I'm going to look forward to wandering around here. I think this is a good place to end my tour of Kirkcaldy as well, Beveridge Park. So we've got the sports zone. They got some b-ball, they got some tennis, they got a skate park, they got a park. The minute you walk in, you're like, man, this place is park heaven. They've done well to maintain this park. This place is banging. I love the symmetry in here. Absolutely love the symmetry. I've really caught Kirkcaldy on a banging day today. It's not too busy. There's magpies, there's pigeons, there's worms. Everything's here, all nature. Rose garden. It's a freaking pond in the middle of the park. Oh man, wow. This is definitely, this bit here with the pond, The rose garden, the park is my favourite space in Kirkcaldy. I mean, in Kirkcaldy you're in Fife, so you're not far away from beautiful nature, but this is just something else. This is lovely. And again, look at our autumn colours coming through. Oh my god, there's a peace garden. There's a peace garden, except from someone's done a Da Vinci. What is this? What is this? The garden is a place for reflection towards a greater understanding of the meaning of life and our purpose here on this beautiful earth. Sounds very Gingerman. The peace pool in the centre of the garden symbolises the oneness of humanity. Our common wish for peace, and a reminder that we should think, speak and act in a spirit of harmony. Inscribed on the peace pool is the prayer, "May peace prevail on earth," written in English, Polish, Arabic and Urdu. Don't mind me. Just filming the peace pool. Meek. Sorry, he seems more interested in the car. What's he up to? I mean, it is in English that we understand here. May peace prevail on earth. Lovely. Right, so in this park I was thinking, you know what, I've been sort of town hunting, finding churches, finding loads of cool stuff around Kirkcaldy, history, everything, but I've not been on a woodland walk today. And I come into the park and I'm blown away, and I see a peace pool and I feel all relaxed and at home with nature and earth again. I'm feeling really uplifted today, just walking around Kirkcaldy. So I love sharing that feeling and the power of what these journeys help me do and where they bring me to. If I'm feeling in a low mood or a dark place, I come out, I do this, and it just uplifts me wholesomely. So anyway, before I got off on a tangent there, I thought woodland walk, and look what we've got. We've only gone and got a woodland walk. Holy moly, wait a minute. We've not just got a woodland walk. No boy. We've got a wizard's walk. Freaking wizard's walk. What's that all about? This is why it's the wizard's walk, I guess. I am the wizard of Kirkcaldy. Shut up, bird, I'm trying to do my bit for Gingerman. I am the wizard of Kirkcaldy, and I guard these woods with my spells and my long shaft. Right, so still no tree swing. And another thing I've thought about is after visiting Dollar and discovering Castle Campbell, that I'm always on the lookout for a castle now. So yeah, no tree swings and no castles so far. Some might say castles are the new tree swing. I don't know. If I lived in and around Beveridge Park area in Kirkcaldy, this is where I'd be walking my dog. Around here, every day. Every day, without a shadow of a doubt, I'd be in Beveridge Park walking my dog first thing in the morning. Woo! This is lovely here. Did a legendary wizard once live near here? The family of Sir Michael Scott, so-called Wizard of Balwearie, lived at Balwearie Castle in the 13th century. The ruin of Balwearie Castle stand to the west on the other side of today's golf course. Well, that's fascinating. Michael studied mathematics, medicine and alchemy in Oxford and Paris, earning the name Michael Mathematicus. He had a passion for Arabic science and literature and worked as an advisor for the court of Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II. His translations of Aristotle made him famous through Europe. So it sounds like the wizard was just super smart for his time. So they called him a wizard. I always believe it's good to wake up each morning and be thankful for something. Today I wake up and I am thankful for Kirkcaldy. What a place. They're like dinosaurs. There's a group of them. I don't think I stand a chance. I think they'll burst me if I get too close. Not gonna lie, I have the fear to walk past them. There's too many. Yeah, it's big thumbs up to Beveridge Park. Finished my tour of Kirkcaldy, back at the train station, back to the car. I feel really lucky today that the weather's been as nice as it has. It's warm but not too warm, the skies have been blue, the amazing autumnal colours have come out. I've learned so much about Kirkcaldy's past. There's lots of references all over the place, just telling you as you go. And you can just make up your own path. It's a very large town, population 50,000. So yeah, what a place Kirkcaldy is. Never really taken time out to appreciate what Kirkcaldy has and what it's given the world in terms of Adam Smith and other amazing and fascinating people. So yeah, Kirkcaldy, you've been phenomenal, and if you're in the area, I would suggest anyone taking time out of their day and come and check it out, especially Beveridge Park. Peace.
Today